It's the NFL on EA Sports as we welcome you into Paycor Stadium on the riverfront here in Cincinnati. Today, after a topsy-turvy opening weekend, it's on to week 2, and we've got a good one here. As it'll be the Cleveland Browns taking on the Cincinnati Bengals.
Two teams here, each off to 1-0 starts as this one is underway on EA Sports.
Charlie Jones now to return. And he'll get it up across the 20 to the 21-yard line.
The Bengals take over first and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
Here we go. Here. 12, 11, 180. 11, MT, take.
Here's Burrow to throw right away. That's Carr, Andre Yoshibas.
And he'll take this into the end zone for Bengal TD.
Andre Yoshibas,
his first touchdown here of the new campaign.
And the Bengals are on the board first here this afternoon. After the touchdown, McPherson on to kick this one away.
And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
Good starting field position for them as they come up first and 10 at their 35-yard line.
Throwing is Milton. On the RPO, he'll keep it himself.
Oh, he's going to take a shot right away.
And he's going to be out of bounds inside the 25-yard line.
A big play that time for Cleveland. 42 yards.
To throw, it's Milton. To the right side and intercepted. Daxton Hill picks it off. And the Bengals are going to have the football here at their own 18-yard line. So this is something we didn't see at all from this offense in the victory last week. That's a turnover. They didn't have any, but giving the ball away here in the opening quarter.
I love the surprise in your voice because it's exactly what you stated. Didn't see it last week, but it's a key to their win. And it'll be a key to this game as well, protecting the football. Didn't get it done there.
Now Burrow. Got a man open. It's Chase.
He'll be marked down at the 26 with a gain of 7.
So from the 26-yard line, here's 2nd and 2.
At the 26-yard line.
From the shotgun, it's Burrow. And the Browns pressure gets to him that time, and he's going to go down.
So that'll leave Burrow and the Bengals with a 3rd and long after that sack we just saw.
11.
They'll drop the throw. And he fires one, but incomplete.
And that is how you respond after taking one on the chin to begin this game. Give up a first drive touchdown, go back out on defense, and completely shut them down to force a 3 and out.
Taken at about the 16.
And that'll be a return of 12 following a very nice punt.
And the Browns will take over 1st and 10. The Browns drive about to get started.
Early on, you know, Charles, every game could be called a measuring stick game, but I think when it comes within your division like this, it's a measuring stick game with a little extra intrigue.
I would agree with that totally because all division games have a little extra to them. But I like where this game is situated because at this stage of the season, it has that little extra juice, but at the same time, it's not a make or break if this were, let's say, week 15, 16, somewhere in that neighborhood.
Rush coming, and he's taken down.
A tough situation to overcome here. 3rd and 17. Here's Milton.
And this is going to be incomplete.
That looks like it's going to be 2 empty possessions now to start this football game. I think they're going to have to sit down and talk about what worked for them last week in their win. Sometimes you over-game plan, overthink things. Get back to what works.
Yeah, he was looking for the checkup bounce, didn't get it. That scoots all the way into the end zone now for a touchback.
20-yard line.
The Bengals drive about to get going.
And Charles, these early season in-division games are always interesting because you're still kind of figuring yourself out, but you want to know as much as you can about the opponent, especially when it's a division matchup. So I'm curious to see how the rest of this one plays out.
Yeah, that's a good point because they're still trying to work things out. They don't know everything about their own team, let alone trying to figure out their opponent. But you've got to do both on the fly, don't you? While the game's being played, figure it out both ways and try and find a way to win.
Down in, it's Brown. And they'll take him down at the 31-yard line. 7 yards there and a first down.
The Bengals 1-0 on the year following the win in Week 1. And they've gotten a pretty good deal from the schedule makers as well. Home dates in Weeks 1 and 2.
And I would believe that they would need to take advantage of that, partner, because as you can imagine, the road dates will pile up later this season. So this is a great opportunity for them to put some early distance on the rest of the division and create a little bit of a cushion for them for later in the year.
And he's corralled at the 40, but not before picking up 8.
Well, this defense for the Browns, terrific last week in the season-opening victory.
And I'm eager to see the game plan and try to attack them this week because when you take it away 4 times through interceptions, what do you do now when you go into a game? Do you decide you can't throw the ball? Do you try and run it more? Or do you tell your quarterback, make sure you see your guys open before you deliver?
They'll get 3 as the drive continues. It's a first down.
That was a pretty favorable situation there. What would you call that? Second and manageable? Smart play, too. Didn't force it downfield when he didn't have it. Just checked it down, let him get the first down, and that's exactly what he did.
Here we go.
Well, we're going to get this out to Chase.
And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. That one nearly 30 yards, 29 officially.
And let's face it, that what we just saw there, not a surprise, is it? I mean, this is what he does well. And if you don't tackle him as soon as he catches the ball, this is the end result. Big yardage after it.
Got the speed, the agility, so good with run after catch. We're only in the first quarter, so they better get a wrangle and a hold on that quickly.
Yeah, exactly right. And what's really difficult to try and defend him is if you want to press him so that you get him on the ground quickly after the catch, a lot of times he'll just run past you at the initial point of contact, and he'll go deep.
From the 13 now, they work on 1st and 10.
180. 12, 12, 12.
Here's Burrow setting up to throw it.
Throw left side, complete to Chase.
And they will take it on in for a Bengals touchdown.
Jamar Chase,
His 4th touchdown on the year.
and the Bengals have taken a 13-0 first quarter lead. Extra point by McPherson, up and good.
And it's now 14-0.
After the touchdown, McPherson on to kick this one away. And this one definitely not in the landing zone. In fact, it's over the back line. So this is going to come out to the 35. The Cleveland offense ready to go. They find themselves in a good-sized hole here, and a good-sized hole early on in this game as they come up on first down. Milton. Oh, this one incomplete. The pressure got to him as he released it. And it's second down. You talk about this Bengals defense.
They've been pretty good against the pass. Not amazing, but good. Number 13 in the league.
And since this is such a good unit of covering passes downfield, I think that last play is typical of what we might see. A lot of short passes, see if they can generate some run after the catch, but nothing doing on that one.
And they'll send Judy in motion left. Here's Milton now to throw.
And he'll be taken down by the Bengal pressure.
Here now a 3rd and 20.
And the slot man goes in motion left. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. He's got him in, complete.
And he'll be forced out of bounds all the way down inside the 20.
A big play that time for Cleveland. 57 yards.
They made that way too easy for them. No one is supposed to be that open against an NFL defense. Once he caught the ball, there wasn't anybody close enough to stop him. And he was able to continue downfield after making the catch.
19 tight.
Now Milton.
And he is going to go down. He will be sacked on the final play of this first quarter.
14-0 the score. This is the NFL on EA Sports.
Okay,
Sacks a growing theme in this first half. This is 2nd and long.
Ready?
They'll give up the middle. Judkins.
And he'll go down right on the edge of the red zone following a pickup of about 7 or 8.
Ready?
A nickel look now for the Bengals as they try to stop him here on 3rd down.
Here we go.
Now they'll change things up. On 3rd down, here's Judkins.
And he will lose yardage and be backed up to the 24. So 4th and 15, but the offense is staying out there to go for it.
And they'll send Judy in motion left.
On 4th down, Milton. And they hit him as he throws, as this one's going to go straight down to the turf. Incomplete. The Browns unable to move the chains on 4th down. And that will force a turnover on downs. The Cincy offense about ready to go here on their next drive. It's been a good first half so far. They're up 14-0. Points here, they could really put them in command before intermission.
Yeah, and it's all well and good what they're seeing and how they're feeling right now. But this is the NFL. How many times have we watched 14-0 leads evaporate and quickly? So how have we seen them combat it? Continue to run your offense, but don't back off at all. Don't start looking at the clock. Don't start thinking about, hey, just take care of the football. Keep attacking. Usually the best way to maintain control.
And he sneaks his way forward only for a couple here. 2nd down.
It may be only a gain of 3 yards, but that back, he deserves a lot more credit on the play. That could have easily been stopped at the line, but his vision and his determination found some space to turn it into that modest gain.
Here we go. Stop.
Here's Burrow. This will be clock around.
Here we go.
They'll need 5 on this play to move the sticks.
11.
3rd and 5.
11. Stop.
From the gun on 3rd down is Burrow. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
That might be the third down stop that they needed because they've had a lot of trouble slowing down this offense in the first half. This might be their opportunity to get off the field.
Get set. Cut. 11 MT. Tape. 11 MT. 11, 11, 11, 11. 11 MT. 11 MT. Cut.
Fourth down. Here's Joe Burrow. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. Boy, a curious decision to go for it. Doesn't pan out. And the Browns are going to get this thing back. Excellent field position.
Let's go now. Check. Hit. 18 Cardinal. 18 Cardinal. 19 Charger. 19.
On first down, here's Jenkins. Yeah, boy, this defense again really making things tough on him as they stop him for no gain. After the loss to start out, here's 2nd and 11. To throw is Milton. And the 7-yard line, the catch is made. And all the way in, touchdown, Cleveland. A big play there, 43 yards. And the Browns have got it back to within a score. To try here for the extra point. And that one makes it 14-7.
Next the score, Bengals 14, Browns 7.
This game back within a touchdown now as the kickoff's away. And we will not have a run back here. It's a touchback, and it'll come out to the 20-yard line. The Bengals drive about to get going. And last time, went for it on fourth, didn't get it. Let's see if they can pick themselves up off the mat and do better this go-around.
Sometimes I have this vision of coaches writing notes to themselves before a game, and sometimes that note says, be aggressive, stay aggressive. Maybe that's what we saw in the last possession.
Yeah, they were very aggressive. This time, will it result in points? We'll find out.
But the first two drives yielded touchdowns, so there's no reason for them to feel like they have to pull back on the reins. They pushed it downfield, looking for another one right there. Didn't get it, but we know they're going to continue to be bold.
They'll try again from the 20 on 2nd and 10.
Here we go. Here we go. Stop. Right 80. Right stop. 11 mighty. 11 mighty. Stop.
Burrow looking to pass. It's complete to Brown, right side. 9 yards, not quite enough, and they'll be left now with 3rd and 1. So they just need 1 yard here to pick up the first down.
11, 11, 11. 11, 11. Stop.
Now it's Burrow. And this pass broken up. And the contact well timed there, and now 4th down.
Good clean play. No flags coming out of the pocket of the officials. Turns into an incompletion, and that should get them off the field with a 3-and-out.
And how about this one now? In their own territory, a gutsy call. They're going to go for this on 4th and a yard.
11 MT. 11 MT. Stop.
They'll try and throw forward with Burrow. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage. A big roll of the dice on 4th and 1, but it pays off. They convert. I don't know if I agree with that. I guess they don't care if I agree with that. But, boy, you have to be surprised by that, right?
I definitely was surprised that they decided to go for it in this situation. But they must have either felt like they either had a great play call on or they're trying to show extreme confidence.
Here we go. Can. 11, 11, 11. Stop.
Throwing again, it's Burrow. Throw left side is complete on the diving effort. 23 yards, the final tally.
I'd have to say that whenever you see a good post route run, They do not like to let it end without the catch. Hence, that great diving play.
Yeah, lay it up there, let him go get it, and he got it.
11,
Working with the lead, trying to get to 2-0. Here's 1st and 10.
Big 13. 11. Stop.
Out of the gun, it's Burrow. This is caught inside the 15. And he'll take this into the end zone for a Bengal TD. T. Higgins, 46 yards. And the Bengals have taken a 2-touchdown lead now.
Extra point by McPherson, up and good.
And it's now 21-7.
After the touchdown, McPherson on to kick this one away.
And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line.
At their own 35-yard line.
Okay,
The
ready?
Browns drive about to get started.
A strong showing the last time out. They scored the touchdown, but Charles, they looked up and they're still down double digits, so you feel like just to keep pace, this drive probably needs to end in the end zone as well.
And that's going to be caught for a Browns touchdown. A great play there with his second touchdown here in this first half. And the Browns.
Are able to strike quickly here as they are in for 6.
No going for 2. They'll kick the point after. Point after, right down the middle. And they're back within a touchdown at 21-14.
Browns 14.
This game back within a touchdown now as the kickoff's away. And they'll let that one go as it skips through the back of the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
On one, ready?
The Cincy offense about ready to go here on their next drive.
Here we go.
For this offense, Charles, remember the last time they were out here, marched it nearly the full length of the football field, and a lot of the attack went through the air, so now they're seeing if they can duplicate that performance.
Okay, if I show my age a little bit, partner, because I can hear my high school coach, John Ford. I can hear his voice in my head. Laddie, when you put the ball in the air, 3 things can happen, and 2 of them are bad. But the way the game's being played now, this is just part of what they do, so I don't think they should change anything at all. They've been dominant. Keep throwing it around.
Here we go. Back. 12. 11. Back.
From the shotgun, Joe Burrow. Wide open receiver complete. And all the way in for a Cincinnati score. Andre Yoshibas with his second touchdown here in this first half. And the Bengals are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead.
Extra point by McPherson, up and good.
And the lead now up to 14.
After the touchdown, McPherson on to kick this one away. And that one not returnable. It's over the back line of the end zone, so that's going to be spotted up at the 30-yard line.
The Cleveland offense ready to go.
Well, partner, coaches always say that every play is designed to score a touchdown. Sometimes that's not really true, but last drive, that was the case. One play to get into the end zone, and now replicate that success here.
And it's rare for those moments to happen. Incredible when they do. And you saw the celebration. Pure, unbridled joy after that one.
Got a man that's caught inside the 10. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Browns touchdown. A great effort there. On his way to a monster game. 3 first-half touchdowns. And the Browns get a late score here in the final minute of the first half. Extra point right down the middle. And they're within 7 now at 28-21. This game back within a touchdown now as the kickoff's away. And he won't quite make it to the 25.
The Bengals take over first and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
Ready?
The Bengals drive about to get going.
Just inside of a minute left, Charles. They got a pretty long field ahead of them. I'm curious to see how they play this, but you would think definitely enough time to at least try to get 3 out of this.
And he takes it all the way down to the 28-yard line. So now the big play has him all the way inside the 30 now, first and 10.
11 MT paint.
First and 10 at the 28-yard line.
11, 11, 11, 11. 11, 11, 11. 11 MT. 11, 11, 11. 11, 11, 11. Dot.
Burrow will throw. And that one complete once again to Higgins. Now the Bengals going to use the first of their timeouts as they stop it with 19 seconds to go in half number 1.
At the 23-yard line.
Here's a 2nd and 5.
Gun. Dot. 80. 11 MT tape. 11, 11, 11. 12, 12, 12. 12, 12, 12. Dot.
They're passing here, Joe Burrow. And this heads straight to the sideline. I don't think they're going to let him get away with that. Nope, they won't. Here comes the flag.
On 1, ready?
So now it's 3rd and long, because remember, they also lose a down on the grounding call.
180. 11 Thomas. 11 MT. 11 MT. 11, 11, 11, 11. 11 Mighty. 11 Mighty. 11, 11, 11, 11. Stop.
Now it's Burrow. And down he goes. They sack him back right around the 41-yard line. Now a timeout taken. Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see. So now they're going to send out the field goal unit to, as they say, fire away from long distance. And they're going to take a timeout defensively. So with 4th down coming up, they go ahead and burn it and say we'll see what happens.
So on 4th down, off goes Burrow. On comes Evan McPherson for the Bengal field goal.
So this will be spotted on the midfield logo. It's a 58-yard attempt.
So after 4 touchdowns in the game for this offense, this time they forced him to taking the 3.
But you did mention 4 touchdowns, right? So 4 out of 5, not too bad. I think that's a pretty good record for them.
And that one not returnable, not by a long stretch, over the back line of the end zone, so that's going to be spotted up at the 35-yard line.
The Browns drive about to get started.
And with 5 seconds to go, this will likely be our final play.
Hey, pass.
The final shot before break. Milton going up top. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete. And that's it for the first half. 2 more quarters to go. We'll have plenty more to see after the break.
McPherson to kick off for Cincinnati.
The Browns going to see the football first, but they trail here as we resume play on EA Sports. And that is over the back line of the end zone. It's a touchback, and they'll bring this out to the 30. The Cleveland offense ready to go.
This offense, Charles, had a strong first half throwing the football, at least in terms of yardage, but that hasn't translated so far on the scoreboard as they begin the third quarter here, trailing and looking for a little momentum.
Yeah, you're right about that because, let's face it, in the first half, most of their focus was in the passing game. And to their credit, resulted in a healthy amount of yardage. So I would think that at halftime, they're going to anticipate that defense loosening up a little bit to try and cover the passing lanes. They've got to get the running game going, and there should be some gaps to run through now.
To throw, it's Milton.
And that is incomplete. He had a defender right there with him to force that to the ground. And 4th down now coming up.
That's an excellent job right there on 3rd down. Like any defense, you never want to let them get anything started. And that would have been a 1st down. Instead, you saw the contact on time, no penalty. And before this drive could get wings, it's 4th down.
Now, how about this? They'll change it at the line.
18, 11, 19, Lions.
They'll try and throw for it here. That's caught left side by Judy. And he's able to get this one out closer to midfield across the 45.
Work to do here to avoid falling to 1-1, but this is 1st and 10 right now.
60 by 60. 19 tights. 19 tights.
Throwing is Milton.
And that is incomplete. Now the coverage a little too good there, and it's 2nd down.
And those two just haven't been in sync thus far. They've done a nice job against him, but still, with his talent, you would expect them to have more completions to him in this game.
Trap 60. Moving like 18, 5 years.
Off play action. Milton. The Bengal pressure gets him that time. Down he goes. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down.
Tillman going to go in motion right.
Looking to throw. Milton. And that will be incomplete.
Smart enough to avoid the taunting rule, but I guarantee he quietly has told them, you might want to stop coming after me downfield because I just broke up another pass and took away a big shot that you were trying to succeed with.
Ariza on to punt here as he gets this one away.
And they'll play keep away from the returner as this one will be marked out of bounds at the 13-yard line. Pretty good spot. The Cincy offense about ready to go here on their next drive.
Here we go.
We have not seen much on offense here from either side these last few drives. We've hit a wall, so to speak.
And have hit it hard, haven't we? Because the defenses right now, they seem to be a step ahead, don't they? Beating them to the point of attack, beating them to the punch. These offensive guys, they're tinkering like crazy. What's it going to take to get back on track?
Yeah, both sides searching for adjustments. He'll get only 3 there, so it leaves him with a 3rd and 7 ahead.
And we've seen him have success earlier on with the ball in his hands because he is a get it in space and make a play kind of a receiver. But that time, they closed on him quickly and held him to a short game.
And he'll go right back to Chase. That's caught again. Now he's free to midfield. How about this? He's to the 10.
And all the way in for a Cincinnati score.
Jamar Chase
with his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon.
And the Bengals are able to extend their lead. Extra point by McPherson, up and good.
And that'll make this a 3-score game now. The lead moves to 17.
After the touchdown, McPherson on to kick this one away. And this one over the back line of the end zone. Well, they definitely don't want to give him a shot at returning it. That's obvious. So the ball will come out to the 30. The Browns drive about to get started. I kind of feel like they've reached a do-or-die point in this game, Charles. If they're going to try to pull off an impressive comeback, it has to start right here, right now.
Yeah, now they've got a final chance to get out of this situation, but they also understand they've got to move the ball and move it fast. In addition, they need to save as much time so they can get 2 more possessions. But when the running game's not working, sometimes you just got to take a few more chances down the field. That's a good effort, but it winds up incomplete.
Here's Milton. Open man. He completes it to Judy. And he'll go down to the ground at the 39, and obviously that's well short of the first. They're going to try and throw. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he is out of bounds inside the 35. A gain of 26 and a conversion there as well on 4th down.
Let's go now.
They'll bring Judy in motion right. They'll look to throw again. And this one is going to be off the mark, too far out in front.
I know coaches tell us all the time that having a powerful arm isn't the #1 thing they look for in a quarterback. But when you're trying to throw inside routes and you need to put some heat on it, it helps have the big gun. In this case, just a little bit too much.
Quick slant completes into Wk2. And he's got another first down as the tackle's going to be made at the Bengals 14. A good pick up there of 20 yards.
What a drive this has been, just chewing up the yardage. And here's one of their best plays yet as they finally get down into the red zone and look to finish this off with 6.
Cowboy 80. Hey, Cowboy, come 19. 19 tight. 19 tight.
Here's Milton now to throw. He's going to be sacked. Back at the 23-yard line. After the sack, it's 2nd and 19, and the road gets a bit tougher from here.
19. Hurt. Right there, hurt. Ready.
Milton. He's got Cook running the slant. Calling the gain of 3 on the play. And they're going to be staring at a 3rd and long here.
Hey, smash Broncos. Rig. Hey, smash.
They'll bring a receiver in motion right.
Check smash.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. He's got Wk2 over the middle. And they will get to him at the 7 and stop him short of the first down marker. I guess they figure they got to start taking some chances. Here's a big one in this 3rd quarter as he'll go for it on 4th down.
Hawk 70.
And they'll send Judy in motion left.
Go.
On 4th down, Milton. And that one not to be. It's incomplete. So they couldn't hook up as time is now run out on this 3rd quarter of play. Back now in Cincinnati. It's the Bengals in possession of the football and in possession of the lead as well as we start the 4th. The Bengals drive about to get going.
11.
Been a very strong performance for them, really, on both sides of the football. The turnover on downs, the most recent example, and now, obviously, they're in a great spot here.
Yeah, if you're over on the bench right now, you're shaking hands with your teammate, you're hugging him, give him a little dap. Been a big, big performance for them. Now you just don't get careless. Take care of the ball on the way out.
2nd and 5.
11. Here we go.
Right back to Brown. And a very short pickup there across the 15 to the 16. Give him 4 on the carry, and it'll make this a 3rd and about 2.
Brandon, I've got to think this offensive line has got some smiles on its faces. And I know it sounds crazy, but they practiced for this back in training camp. They knew they'd be in situations where there'd be extra defenders in the box coming after them, trying to keep them from locking down a game. Right now, they want to show the world they're up to the challenge.
Now the Bengals going to use the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. And the Bengals on 3rd down. Just 1 for 5 to this point. Here it's 3rd and 2.
Here we go. 11.
Now a give left side, Brown with it. And he will not only not get the yard he needed, he goes the wrong direction.
It's 4th down.
The Bengals bring out their punter now. Standing about a yard deep in his own end zone. He steps into this one, and this is a rocket. Fielded at the 20. A big hitter that time in the punt game. 66 yards on the boot.
And it will be 1st and 10 as they take over.
The Cleveland offense ready to go.
Well, this game, it has had no shortage of offense. They've been able to put up a decent amount of points on this side, Charles. They just have not been able to keep pace with the other offense they're going against here.
Yeah, that's a good way of pointing things out, because now it's not a total loss, because as you said, they've scored some points, so there's some plays they can build on the moment where the game plan actually worked. But overall, though, they were just out personnel. They were going up against a team that's playing at an elite level.
Now Milton. This will be caught. Judy. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. It's a gain of 35. So signs of life in what's been a dormant offense in this second half. Here's 1st and 10.
And the Browns 1st down.
To throw is Milton.
He's going to air one out. It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
And they're at the point of the ball game now where they've got to take some chances. They've got to put the ball in the air and just see what happens. But this defense knows that all too well.
And he's going to be sacked. They sack him back right at the midfield stripe. From the midfield strike, they'll look to throw.
Rifles one, that's going to be intercepted.
The 20, 5, and he will bring it back. It's a pick 6 for Bengals TD.
McPherson now for the extra point.
And the lead is now 24.
Makes the score Bengals 45, Browns 21.
So they throw the pick 6. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. The Browns drive about to get started.
Even though they were able to force the punt defensively, still a big hole to climb out of, especially at this late stage of the contest.
And he's going to be intercepted a 3rd time. And this one will be returned to right around the 38-yard line. Well, I get it, Charles. Desperate times call for desperate measures. Down big, they just sent their receivers out, let it fly. But the defense, they were ready.
Yeah, and there aren't too many people left in this stadium that couldn't see that coming. But that's not a major criticism at all, because you had to try it. What you're hoping for is one of your athletes out-athletes everyone else and makes a dramatic play.
11 MT paint.
Now Burrow. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete. Well, fourth quarter with a 3-score lead here, Charles, but they're still going back to the air and looking for more points.
Well, with this game well in hand, it's an opportunity for the guys to come off the bench and get a chance to play. And a lot of coaches, they want to run their full playbook no matter who's on the field.
It'll go as a loss of a yard, so now they deal with 3rd and 11. Just 2 minutes remaining here in the fourth quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. Backed up here, tough spot, needing 11 yards to pick up the first.
Here we go. 8-10, 12, 12, 12.
Here's Burrow setting up to throw it. Hit as he throws there, incomplete. Well, their passing attack, even though that one was incomplete, has been really sharp in this one. It's resulted in a lot of touchdowns, and it looks like they're not going to stop throwing the football until the very end of this one.
Well, that will certainly make everyone involved on offense pretty happy because that gives them all a chance to pad their stats a bit. But as far as the actual need, you and I both know they can just run this clock out because this one, it was over a long time ago.
So after the made field goal, here's McPherson to send this one away. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. The Cleveland offense ready to go. Well, CD, it's all window dressing at this point. I mean, the best they can do is end the game with a nice drive to maybe build some momentum to move forward into their next contest.
Yeah, with how lopsided this game has been, even one score might not do a lot of cosmetic good on the scoreboard, partner, because it's just about looking forward at this point. Get a touchdown here, give yourself some positive momentum and reps to focus on when you get back to practice in the next couple of days.
60 Bobcats.
They'll look to throw now on first down. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked off by Reed Blankenship. And the Bengals will take over here at their own 12-yard line. Well, it wasn't always pretty, but the interception there, that means that they should get out of here with a victory.
Yeah, this is not a game that they're going to preserve for posterity on defense, but they did finish it off, didn't they? They did make the winning play to close things out. They'll take that one and head to the locker room.
And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there at 2nd down. A CD, they're up big, but they're still passing it. I mean, this is an offense that's had a lot of success in this game, and it seems like they're just having fun out there.
And it does feel like there's been a shift out there, doesn't it, partner? Listen, if you're up, you can continue to do what you want to do. It's up to the other team to make you change how you do things. They'll continue to throw it around until stopped.
11 Thomas.
That one looks like he'll throw here. He's got a man, complete. Now he's loose again. And they're going to score again. Yet another touchdown as they just add to their totals. McPherson on for the extra point. Now this one was over a while ago as they just add on to their big lead.
Browns 21. McPherson to kick off for Cincinnati.
After the touchdown, McPherson on to kick this one away. And that is over the back line of the end zone. It's a touchback, and they'll bring this out to the 35-yard line. The Browns drive about to get started. They are just obviously getting shellacked here in this one, Charles. What's the message if you're a coach for this final drive in a lopsided game like this?
For a lot of coaches, don't forget today. Don't forget what has happened out here.
Use that as ammo.
Exactly. Take a great look at that scoreboard. Realize how poorly everything went for us today. Coaching, playing, never forget it because
you're not going to want that feeling.
No, you don't want that feeling again. And who knows? You may meet up with this team again.
6 yards to pick up, and that's a first down.
Cooper 19. Let go.
They'll stay on the ground with Jenkins. And he'll manage to pick up about 4. It's second down.
And that was a quality play to start a new set of downs. That was simply an offensive line winning the battle up front and winning in a big way and giving their guy in the backfield a nice lane to hit.
And he will go out right near the 35-yard line. 46 yards rushing for him now on what was his 10th carry of the ball game.
Here we go.
An inside run with Jenkins.
It's a 7-yard carry to set them up with a 2nd and 3.
This drive is pretty clear. Almost feels like old-school fundamentals, doesn't it? Want to impose their will on the defense. Was that 5 straight runs?
Yeah, 5 straight carries to start this drive. And like you said, the way it's working, they may just stick with it. And that one is incomplete. It stops the clock now with 15 seconds remaining. 7th play of the drive now as they come up on a 3rd and 3.
They'll try and run here with Jenkins.
And he's going to get the first down here as he's taken down at the 22. One final shot. They'll look to throw. That's going to be caught. And a little bit of a consolation prize there. He's into the end zone. Won't win him the game, but they do get the score with all zeros showing.
But some fantasy players are really happy with that score.
Doesn't affect the outcome, but, hey, nice job there to put it in the end zone for the final play.
Could it affect other things? Sometimes these types of scores are ones that we don't consider big at the time. Then later on we find out maybe that was a tiebreaker.
Yeah.
Or, of course, in the fantasy football world, these points mean a lot.
A lot there. The extra point is good, but it only impacts the final score as this game comes to a close.